Welcome back, goddesses. So today's reading is for the woman, the goddess, or the divine feminine who feels something powerful shifting within themselves, something that refuses to stay quiet anymore. Okay, and this reading is not about you becoming someone new. It's about you reclaiming who you were before the world, before life, and maybe even your family taught you to tone yourself down. So in today's pick a card, we are diving into the divine feminine power that has been hidden or suppressed inside of you. Okay, the version of you or the desire inside of you that is done shrinking and is ready to take up space. Okay, honey. So the goddess in you is saying enough is enough right now, and we are going to find out why. So take a deep breath. Let your intuition guide you to the power that pulls you. And let's go ahead and uncover the goddess that's been waiting in the shadows to emerge, okay? So choose your pals in the next clip, and I will meet you at your reading. Peace. Okay. Pile number one, welcome to your goddess reading. Today we are tapping in to find out what feminine powers of yours is rising from the shadows. Okay, I do have a card here to start you off. I'm not sure if I made these the cards for you guys to pick from, but we have the Mami Wata card here that says naked. I feel like you've been really guarded, pile number one. But first, let me let you guys know, well, you all should know by now that these are general messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Everything might not resonate with you. And if it don't, that is okay. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay? And if you enjoyed the reading, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And hype up the channel, hype up the video. Okay? But yeah, what I'm getting from you guys. So first, I want to find out what part of your power has been suppressed or kept in the shadows. And you, pile number one, you are naturally a very sensitive person. You very sensitive, very intuitive. You could be a water sign, but you guys, you read people. Feeling heavy in the heart. You know, I don't know if this is you or maybe if you're having back issues or something like that. But your superpower, your feminine superpower, your goddess power is your emotional sensitivity. It will be pretty dangerous for you to turn this off. And I feel like you have turned this off. Maybe you've, you know, as a child or something, you've been made fun of for being like really sensitive and emotional. But this is needed for you. Maybe you've been taught that being sensitive is a weakness. But right now, this a vulnerability, this vulnerable side of you is starting to awaken, is starting to rise up. It's time for you to feel again. So you're going to be experiencing a lot of things that's going to trigger you. You might even find yourself being more emotional than you usually are. You know, maybe even crying at, you know, movies that you normally wouldn't. Your sensitivity is beautiful. Your guides want you to know that. It's not a weakness. So it's time for you to stop hiding. Vulnerability is your strength. So they're wanting you to practice being more transparent with your emotions or with your feelings. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. I feel like you're used to catering to other people's feelings because you're very sensitive. Like, you feel things deeply. So I don't know if you feel like, now it's not the time, or maybe you feel like your emotions is a burden or would be a burden on others. Or you feel like you don't want to make others feel uncomfortable. But I don't know, you close yourself off, put a guard up. But that is wanting to that is going to be revisited. And if you don't, it could come out pretty chaotic. Emotions is meant to flow and move. It can't be stifled. It's energy in motion. And when it is, it will literally like destroy, start wrecking shit. Emotions pile up until you explode. So you guys are saying they want, if it's uncomfortable for you to be vulnerable, that's okay. Start off slow. Even if you don't want to speak about how you're feeling, allow the feelings to come up, the emotions to come up. Energy in motion. That's what emotions are. So that they're not drowning you. You might even feel like it's drowning other people at first, but eventually they'll get used to it. Trust me, I went through it. I never considered myself to be an emotional person, but it was pretty much because I had a defensive shell up. But once the dam broke, I felt like an emotional wrap. I thought I was having a crisis or something, until I started to get used to just allowing it to flow. And my husband wasn't used to me being, a crybaby. I was used to expressing my anger, and my joy, but sadness and letting people know that I'm hurt, anything like that. That was really unfamiliar for me. But eventually he got used to it. And now it's like, look, I'm just a goddess. Everybody be like, I'm just a girl. Like, it's like, listen, it comes with the territory. He understands it now. So you'll be uncomfortable with it. Others might be uncomfortable with it, but that's not your problem. It still has to flow, They're meant to flow. And when you don't allow it to flow, then you harm yourself, That stuff, you turn it inward and it can turn into dis-ease. So yeah, you could have been taught that, you were weak, made to feel like you're weak, or people who cry, is weak. I used to say to people, why are you being so sappy? Because I like being happy, but like God gave us all emotions. They all need to be expressed, Okay, let's get another card. So what part of pile number 1's power has been suppressed, denied, or kept in the shadows? You might even cry a lot when you're alone. So we have Freya, Lady of Love and War. Yeah, it's like they're wanting you to. It's almost like, are you numb? Have you been numb for? Maybe you're starting to become numb. But do you feel like you've been numbed out for a long time? Because it's like what's been suppressed is like your ability to love and to destroy and to fight so it's like just numb to life. It's like It's almost like when there's no emotions being expressed, it's almost like there's no color in your world. Freya, Lady of Love and War, and it says self-love. Um, you're not taking care of yourself well enough. Maybe you're the strong one, the strong friend, the strong, you know, the one that, yeah, because I feel you might have a lot of responsibilities, you know, a lot on your shoulders. Because, like, I feel a lot of, like, heaviness, like, on my back. So there's some of you, you know, you probably feel like, you could feel like, listen, I don't have time for that. Like, you know, I got to work. I got to take care of the house. I got to take care of the family. I got to do this. I got to do that. But it's like, what about you? So let me see. Let's open up the book. It says, how can I bring greater harmony between the lover and the warrior archetypes within myself to ensure that I am neither losing myself in another person nor closing myself off to the love that I deserve? It's definitely giving self people pleasing. It's giving, like, you give other people grace, but not you. You know, it's okay for other people to cry and to come and lay on your shoulder and all that. But, like, what about you? Who's going to hold you? Who's going to stand up for you? You know? Yeah, you could definitely be the strong friend, you know? But you gotta let people in. People aren't mind readers. Um, people might think that you're okay when in reality you have some other stuff going on inside of you. But people aren't mind readers, you know. You got to let those who care know what's going on with you. So now what happens to me? I used to be that person. You know, I was the strong one. I was the strong friend. I was the one that always uplift, kept everything positive, you know, helping everyone, giving everyone else advice and everything. And I never asked for help. And now what I do is I'm not the person that will ask for help, but I will say what's going on with me, yeah, everything. And now it's like I'm always talking about what's going on with me, you know. It's almost like a kid with a new toy. Like I'm learning. I'm constantly learning about new versions of myself. So I'm excited about a lot of it, like a kid, you know. I'm confused about a lot of it. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, I'm annoyed by some of it. So what I do is I talk about it. But one thing, at least, you know, with those closest to me, like one thing they won't be able to, if something, my thing is like, if something happened to me, you won't be able to say that you don't know what's going on. You might say that, yeah, you might think that I talk too damn much or something, but you won't be able to tell. You should be able to tell the doctor what happened, what's going on. If they say what's her history and all, you're going to know that. Like, so, your self-love is a superpower also. So take care of yourself. Just taking care of yourself and putting yourself first can change a lot for you. So let's see. I keep looking because I have some questions for you. So let's see what feminine power. What's triggering? Let's see what's triggering what's going to be the catalyst for you to step more in, that's going to force you to, or trigger you, or guide you into being more vulnerable and to take better care of yourself, to love on yourself more? So how is this power going to begin to rise? So yeah, it's like two things happening here. So some of you could have been called like a crybaby, you know, and that closed you up. And then some of you, well, yeah, that could have been why you became, you know, the strong one. Or some of you could have never felt safe enough to be, you know, to express your feelings. But you have to do it. Do it with yourself, you know, start with yourself, being honest about what you feel. Tell the truth about what you feel, about things, about yourself, about your life, whatever. Vent. Allow yourself to vent sometimes, you know. Okay, so what's going to be the catalyst? How's this feminine? Look, speak your truth. We have Lilith and Gemini. Speak your truth. We have Saturn here. Also, where's the dice? I'm going to roll some dice to see what area of your life that this could be active. You could be activating this, causing you to speak up more. Be honest about what you see, what you feel. What you know, what you feel. Okay, 7th house. Relationships, all your close relationships could be triggering to you. Maybe you could be feeling restricted in your relationships. It's going to cause you to, maybe you need to speak up about, because we got 7th house, we got Sagittarius, and then we got Venus here. And Sagittarius is definitely about truth, okay, and vision. But Sagittarius is about feeling wild and free. And then you got Saturn here. It's like your voice is restricted, your ability to speak and move. So I don't know what's going on in your close relationships that's causing you to feel restricted, limited, locked down, or overly responsible. Some of you could be taking on responsibility, like things could be unbalanced in your world, in your relationships. I just heard in your routines. There could be some and then we have Venus here, which is about love, but also balance and finances. So you could be feeling restricted. So really, if you're feeling restricted in your finances, money is energy also. And your emotions is energy in motion. Everything, it all goes together. You restrict any part of yourself, then you restrict that also. Liberate yourself by speaking the truth. Do you need to tell somebody something? You need to tell somebody about themselves? Maybe things are unbalanced. You're giving more in your relationships. Because I'm looking at, with this Gemini here, it's giving like the Lovers, but I'm looking at the masculine has his hand out. Do they both have their hand out? They do, but for some reason, the masculine is lit up. So it's almost like maybe they're asking, you know, and you're giving. and not receiving. I don't know. So I'm going to get some advice for you. Now, this is going to tell me how you can reclaim your power. Then I'm going to get like a self-care ritual for you. You really need it. And then we're going to end it. Okay. Look at the bottom. I'm not even done. Free yourself. It says shed pretense. Are you being fake? Going along to get along? Smiling when you really want to. Ooh. Okay. Smiling when you really want to spit. I don't know why they say. I'm getting like somebody like spitting in somebody's faces. I don't know. Please don't do that. That's so disrespectful. But like, are you being passive aggressive? Because it's sort of like nice, nasty. But this says break free from limits, embrace your truth. Freedom blooms in authenticity. You're not being yourself, your authentic self. Your power lies in being who you are. Don't hide none of it. Because, you being who you really are, it's a possibility that it could repel some people away from you. But then it'll start to attract those who do like that version of you that you've been hiding. You're deciding to accept and show off, So you'll get the fake people away from you, and you'll attract people who you'll feel more safe being yourself with, I'm just hearing like it'll create a positive cycle for you. Take off the armor. Yes, free your mind and the rest will follow. It's gonna start like a really good domino effect for you. Now, it might feel like, might have some breakups in relationships and stuff like that, but the good is going to make space for the good to come through. Okay, so how can pile number 1 boldly reclaim this power or embody it? Honor the light and the dark. You could be a Gemini. Y'all could be water signs, or y'all could be a Gemini, or you could have like a Gemini moon or a water moon. You could be a water sun rising and have a Gemini moon, or vice versa, or something like that. But or air sign. But this says the dark and the light. Honor every phase of your cycle, your growth, your rest, and reflection. Honor every phase of your cycle, growth, rest, and reflection. Never shame yourself for needing rest. Yeah, that's self-love, so self-care. You need to leave people to fend for themselves, some of you. Nourish your soul. Look, self-care is coming through again for you. Self-love and self-care. Take care of yourself and leave people to fend for themselves. So some of y'all might even be Virgos. Y'all could be control freaks. Everything got to be in order. Because I'm looking like, she got everything in the bathroom with her. She don't care about aesthetics and all of that. It's like, listen, I'm giving myself, it's been a long time since I let myself binge, since I let myself like just relax and just indulge in what I want to, and just, she has all of her vices in there. This says engage in activities that fill your soul with pure happiness. Don't prioritize productivity over the things that truly fulfill you. And see, that's what this new series is about for me. It's the reason why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it. And it's the reason why I've been going, because I can't, productivity can't become my God. Like being overproductive, like that can't be, Yeah, so maybe you're keeping busy to hide what you're really feeling. And also, like, if the emotion is anger, there's a such thing as righteous anger. Like, all of our emotions are necessary. God gave us all of them for a reason. So you're going to become more, you're going to be becoming more emotional, honey. And if you already feel like you've opened up that door, it's going to become even more intense. And I feel like some of you might even get to the point where you start to give less fucks until you get yourself where you need to be. And that's okay. You know? Okay. What self-care ritual can help pile number one to reclaim this power? Make a vision board. So what do you want yourself? Who do you see yourself becoming? What do you want your life to look like? Do you have a vision for yourself? And then dream journaling. There's something about vision here. Writing it out. What does that say? Are you sleeping? Rest, getting rest too. Are you guys not sleeping? Yeah. I feel like this vision board, it's like, I feel like your guys is like, we need to know what it is that you want. If you want us to help you, it's the same as like, it's like when I was saying, like, people aren't mind readers, and I wouldn't care if your guides are, because asking you shall receive. Because I mean, like, if you don't tell us what's wrong, we don't know how to help you, or you don't tell us what you want, we don't know what to give you. So it's like, we need to see, we need you to get lost in your, what it is that you want. Tell us, show us. What does your dream life look like if you're not I'm like, spending, are you spending your money on people? I don't know, because I'm like, if you're not spending your life coins, like, like, what the hell, they see me like it's almost like they're showing me, like, it's almost like you get a set amount of coins in life to put in the I don't know, like the candy thing, to get something out. You get a set amount, and it's like you're wasting them on other people. Why did I say that? I don't know. But okay, so let's get some final advice. Rest more. Do more things that make you happy. You are the goddess of emotions right now. Yeah, it's almost like you're a little too wound up, too disciplined. Okay, Spirit, what's the final advice? How can pile number one reclaim this power? What do they need to do? Healing waves. Yeah, you need more softness. It says healing waves, which also represents emotions to me, healing your emotions. But it says now might be a good time to participate in sound magic, play an instrument, listen to frequency music, or sit with the sounds of nature today. And then this, seek and you will find. You see, us, you ask and you shall receive. It's giving all of that. Have some conversations with your guides, please. Now's the time to ask for divine guidance. There's an abundance of love waiting for you. Oh, yeah, I was hearing, love will be waiting at home. And I was hearing Everlasting Love by Terry Tate. kind of love that won't never die. Oh yeah, like, okay, so I don't, are you, is it pissing you off? Are you sick? Or some of you might be seeking relationships and you're not getting what you want or what you deserve. But it's like, give those things to yourself. But I'm still getting, once again, once you start to do this thing, it's going to cause like a domino effect of goodness to come through. Because it says there's an abundance of love waiting for you. Open up and receive this love, however it appears. Yeah, you're wound up too tight. Guard up. Let's see. Do we get a song for you real quick for you to listen to that can help? Yeah, it's it in a song. Seek and you shall find an everlasting peace of mind. And it says, seek and you will find everlasting. I was hearing everlasting love by Terry, whatever. I'm gonna put it down in the description box. I was hearing that before I started your reading. Can I get a song with for pile number 1? That's gonna help this goddess to embody this feminine power, to reclaim this power. Okay, so the song I got for you is so crazy. I didn't even know that Love Is All We Need by Mary J. Blige is a remake of Moonchild by Rick James. You could be a Cancer or whatever, but I'm not surprised you got that song. I'm going to pull up the lyrics, but it's talking about your softness, your feminine energy, your sensitivity. I'm going to pull up the lyrics to that really quick. But yeah, so this is the song. I asked Spirit to give me a song that would help you to reclaim this power, or to embody this this feminine power of yours. And this is the song that they gave me. Yeah, you're like the soft one. You're the strong one, but also it's giving like mother energy, you know? So it's so soft and gentle with her hazel eyes. You could even have hazel eyes, but so sentimental, and she shows no disguise. When I'm down and I'm troubled, she's always there in my times of despair. She's an angel in my life, and through all these years, she's never wasted a tear. Yeah. Oh, it says, hey, Cancer lady, don't you know I understand? There's no need to be lonely. I will always be your man. You cook and you labor with desires of your own. Just please remember, in my heart, in my life, you'll always have a home. Yeah, you're neglecting. That's why the vision board. That's why the vision board. You guys are neglecting your own desires, your own needs, your own desires, but no more. So if you made it to the end and this reading resonated with you, my goddess queen, moon child, then leave a moon, and that would let me know that this resonated with you. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe and hype up the channel. And yeah, if you're drawn to another if you are drawn to another pile, please go and check that out. And until next time, peace. Okay, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. So today we are tapping in to find out what feminine power of yours is wanting to rise from the shadows. Okay, so this is something that you could be afraid to embody, that you could have been shamed for, or taught to just dim this part of you for whatever reason. Okay, so I do have a card for you. And also, before we get started, please keep in mind that this is a general message, so everything might not resonate with you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Take what does and leave the rest, or feel free to check out another pile. But yeah, let's get into your reading. So I do have a card for you guys to get me started already. Okay, I'm not sure if I put it up for y'all to choose from these cards or not. But the card that I got for you is the Wounded Healer. Segment, the Wounded Healer. Okay, so what your feminine power is you are a natural healer. Like, you have this natural ability to heal others through, I just heard through your stories also, but you have a natural ability to heal others through the things that you have experiences. So it's like, learn from me, learn from my mistakes, you know? You take all the pain that you have experienced in life and you pour into other people. But the wounded heal, so you have this power to heal, but what's happening here is that you've forgotten your ability to heal yourself, or this ability has become stifled. Why did I keep hearing stagnated? I'm like, how stagnant? Maybe you used to do this. Like, maybe you used to heal yourself. Like, the energy is stagnant. The energy is not moving. So maybe you haven't been healing anything lately, others or yourself, because they're saying stagnant. It's becoming stagnant. But it says here, you're a healer among your tribe. Stop putting your needs last. Your body is needing attention. Heal your body, heal your life. But also, you are a healer. So you have these powerful abilities to heal other people too. So it's like both need to be flowing, So this is something, your healing powers are awakening or becoming stronger, and you're going to be called to use these abilities more, or to use them, period. Whether it's on yourself or other people. And then also, this could be you, as you heal other people, you will heal. What does dichotomy mean? It says a division or contrast between two things that are represented as being opposed or entirely different. And it actually used like the example of science and mysticism. Are you someone who, are you torn in between two things? Maybe religion and spirituality? Are you afraid to tap into your healing abilities because, like, were you raised up in a religious home, and are you feeling conflicted with these gifts of yours or something? Why did they say dichotomy? And then they have the example of science and mysticism here. Like, your healing abilities, like, is it something supernatural? It could be, Like, are you afraid to showcase these abilities? Do you feel like you won't be supported? But you're a healer, hun. And also, you also are like a sponge for other people's illnesses too. Like, you're a sponge. You take in everything. It's like you're a walking, and I use this example like a walking crystal. Like, but the same way, like, so it's like wherever you go, you're taking in. It's like you're naturally healing by doing nothing. You know, you're somebody, if you have a lot of ailments and stuff, a lot of that could be because you're taking in other people's stuff and you're not cleansing it, you're not transmuting it, or you're not cleansing it out. Like saying like crystals, after using it, you need to constantly practice in spiritual hygiene. Like, but you have to constantly cleanse and recharge those crystals. The same goes for you. Say wounded healers holds. It's the hold part. But wounded healers hold sadness, rage, and fears of brokenness. You're very empathic, taking in other people's stuff. This is a power of yours. You just got to learn how to use it and to begin use it, become aware. So this is you becoming more aware of it now. You might be aware, but maybe not to the extent, or you're not, it's time to maybe to, if you are aware of your healing abilities, to take them more serious, because I just feel like they're affecting your life in some kind of way. You know, you holding on to other people's stuff. You got to learn like how to transmute that stuff. And also, knowing the power. So you're going to be learning the power of your healing abilities, and learning also that you're not here to heal everybody also, just because you have this ability. So for those of you that know, you're not here to sacrifice yourself for other people or to become a martyr. Like knowing when to, oh, that's so funny, because I was watching LeBron James, his wife, Savannah James. We're all just crazy. They have a podcast. I think that's the name of something like that. And they had the hood healer on here. And she was saying that she stopped doing personal readings herself. Like she stopped doing personal readings. She closed, she stopped doing readings for people, period. Because it was she said, first of all, people were just pulling on her energy too much. They were asking stupid questions. It's like everybody don't deserve, just because you can heal don't mean that you're there. You're just open 24/7 for everybody else. It's like learning how to use your power, learning how powerful your power is, how valuable it is, learning how to use it, when to use it, and when to not use it. That's powerful, you know? It says being a goddess, it says being a warrior wasn't a choice for our beloved foremothers. They did the best they could. But being a goddess warrior for us is knowing that we have the choice not to fight all the time. So it's like knowing when not to participate and allow people to take care of their own stuff too. So it's just like learning the ins and outs of becoming a healer. It's like going deeper in this, becoming a little more maturing your abilities as a healer. Taking this more serious. Some of you also, this is meant to become a business for you. A lot of you. But there's many ways to heal people. But I just feel like your energy is often open. So it's like you got to get a little more serious with your spiritual hygiene, your spiritual practices, and also take better care of yourself. Put yourself first. Heal yourself first. Because if you ain't good, then nobody, you can't help nobody. You know the story about the example that everybody use about when you're on the airplane. They tell you put your oxygen mask and seatbelt on before you do somebody else's. So the same goes for you. So let's get, so you are a wounded healer. What part of, so your healing abilities is being, or has been suppressed, but they're rising. They want to rise. They don't want to be hidden anymore. It's time to show. It's safe for you to show what you're capable of, what you're able to do. Okay. Yeah, it's being activated. And if it's already activated, it's becoming more powerful, more serious, more professional. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. What part of pile number one's power is there anything else that is being suppressed, denied, or kept in the shadows? Pile number two. I think pile number one. Pile number two. Okay. Your sexuality is being repressed. Your sexual nature is being repressed. Have you've been do you feel any shame around your sexuality? So sexual healing. So also you could naturally be a sex therapist. Maybe this is something that you're going to be adding onto your roster once you do it for yourself. You're so you're being called to become more comfortable in your body and in your sexuality. Says the siren, because this is the siren card. And the siren knows how to seduce life and call in what she wants. So you have the ability to seduce. That's a power of yours, and to get what you want. But it says the siren reminds you that your sexuality is made of the same energy that builds universes, as it is the life force that courses through all creation. If you have fear or discomfort surrounding your sexuality, whether it be due to social conditioning or painful past experiences, you're being called to heal those wounds and develop a healthy, empowering relationship with your sexuality, your beauty, and your femininity. You need some playtime, honey, whether it's by yourself or with somebody else. And I just feel like you're too beautiful to be. Listen, you're too beautiful to be hiding all of that juiciness. You closed off. You say you might be celibate. Are you celibate? Yeah, you just have this allure to you. It says the mermaid, with her wild, untamed beauty, confidence, and independence, embodies all the aspects of the feminine that we as women must reclaim in order to heal, honor, and hone our sexuality. Your sexual energy is very powerful, okay? And it's only getting more and more powerful as time goes. Don't be afraid of it. Learn how to use it, honey. So it's how free you are. It's your sensual nature. It's how wild and untamed you are. It's your natural beauty, your confidence, your independence, all of that. Adds to your power, your feminine power. So let's see. How is this feminine power being activated? What is going to be the catalyst, or what is the catalyst for this power rising and awakening? Okay, so how is this feminine power beginning to rise in pile number two? Maturing. Did I say like, it's like professional mature? Did I say mature? I feel like I said something about maturing. As you mature, So it's something that you really don't even have to force. But as you mature, the more you become comfortable in your skin, the more it rises, the more you learn how to use it from life experiences and all of that. And by being patient. But just know that this will be a focal point for you. This is the area that is going to make you feel more like a goddess too. You guys are needing to enjoy your inner goddess, is wanting to like enjoy life more, to savor life. Look how sexy segment looks. Your sex appeal. Wait. I'm hearing Raheem Devon, woman. He says a grown woman. Do he say a grown woman shows off her sex appeal? He says something. Yeah, that's a song that you should listen to. That's going to help put you in this energy. I mean, I'm going to pull a song for you also, but patience and maturity. Some of you could actually be in your 40s, moving into your 40s. I'm seeing a number 41. Patience and fermentation. Your energy is becoming more potent. It's only getting stronger, honey. And we were talking about alchemy. It says patience is a virtue and extremely powerful to practice as an alchemist. Change doesn't happen overnight. When the fermentation oracle card shows up, it's time to pause and allow the universe to create your soul's purpose. Oh, this is co-creating with the universe. Allow wisdom, time, and maturity to develop around your newfound spiritual gold and identity that you are stepping into. So a lot of you have already been moving into this goddess energy, okay? And it comes so natural. Your power comes really natural. All you really got to do is enjoy, take care of yourself and enjoy life. Enjoy nature's gifts, the gifts of earth, the gifts of Mother Nature, the gifts of the universe. It says this could be by signing up for that astrology course. Okay, so it says allow wisdom, time, and maturity to develop around your newfound spiritual gold and identity that you're stepping into. This could be by signing up for the astrology course, taking an improv class to develop your presence and confidence, or seeking a mentor to learn the ropes of a potential career. Soul alignment requires repetition in order for it to become a second nature. Yeah, I feel like you guys are already, you've already begun. This has already begun to bubble up to the surface for you. So right now, you are being asked to be patient. Maybe you're feeling impatient about something manifesting. Patience allows you to be still, to recover internally, and to release stress, and can help with trauma healing. Yeah. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your healing process. But be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself grace. And take time to allow the benefits of all your progress to integrate. So it says, like grapes into wine, your soul's gold is growing brighter and stronger through the passage of time. Your light is shining through the darkness. I feel like somebody is really proud of you. I feel pride. You're doing well on your journey, my love. So let's, Let's roll the dice to see what area of your life that is going to be you that's going to trigger or could possibly trigger or be a catalyst to get this power activated or to cause this shift in your life. Okay, what area of pile number two's life will be causing this feminine power to rise? We got the 5th house, we got Mercury, and we have Cancer. Fire, water, air. Only thing is missing is Earth. It's almost like you're too grounded. And the 5th house is about love, romance, play, children, being lighthearted, joyful. Some of you could actually be working too hard. You know, maybe you're already a healer and you're doing too much for other people and you're missing out on, you're not enjoying the fruits of your labor and you're not enjoying life enough. The fruits of life, the fruits of earth. I keep hearing that. Like, and look at her. She's literally enjoying fruit. Like, she's enjoying her work. She's her creations. Because it's like she's in it. She's like, I'm going to make my own wine, but I'm making it for me and I'm going to enjoy it while I'm doing it. And, you know, it's like hobbies. I believe the 5th house is about hobbies also. So the 5th house is going to help you to heal and to help strengthen your healing powers. We have Cancer here. The intuition. The emotions, the mother, nurturing your gifts, your speaking, being kinder to yourself. Your voice, I feel like, is very soothing and healing. Or you heal through your words. Maybe you're a writer. There's something about the way that you communicate. Maybe you have Mercury retrograde in your chart. Pouring, you can have a gift of pouring into other people, but you're being asked to do this for yourself. Pour into yourself, nurture yourself, love on yourself, have fun. More fun in your life. You will heal the more you experience joy. Okay, so let's get a self-care ritual for you and then some advice, and then we're going to dichotomy, opposites, finding balance. I don't know if you like, if you going, it's like finding balance, but it's like you're going to work hard, you got to play hard too. Okay. Look at the sing. And also the 5th house, that's ruled by Leo. That's the star, baby. Like, performing, allowing yourself to be playful and as dramatic and creative as you want. With your fashion, with your hair, with your creative gifts, like being bold, putting yourself out there. It's just like healing your confidence. Do you sing? So you could have a fear of singing, but really have a beautiful voice. That's why I'm like, there's something soothing about your voice. Yeah. That wants to come in your soul, your higher self is like, girlfriend, Listen, now we've been sitting on this treasure for a long time, this gift for a long time. When we gonna revisit it? When we gonna put that out there? Like, we ain't come here with that gift for nothing now. What we gonna do with it? Your higher self is like, what's up? This came out in the power, the first power too. Sleeping. So you want to make sure that you are sleeping, but also paying attention to your dreams and writing down. You're keeping a dream journal. You're getting a lot of messages. A lot of messages are trying to come through in your dreams. So, make sure you are writing down. You're sleeping first and foremost. You got to take care of yourself. But make sure you are sleeping, but also make sure you are expressing yourself and you are, being creating and connecting with your passion, It says connect with fire. Yeah, you could actually be a Leo. Some of you need some vacation time. You need to take a trip somewhere. You need a different scenery. Did I say stagnant? Was it this pause I said stagnation? Because if so, then that would help to get something flowing for you. But don't be afraid to shine, honey. Don't be afraid to be sexy out loud. Don't be afraid to let your hair down. I'm seeing a lot about hair flowing. Try a new hairstyle if you've been wanting to. You want to color your hair? Do that too. Because child, she got the whole rainbow in her hair. I feel like there's something about you channeling through music or channeling when you sing. Your voice is powerful. Your voice is healing. Okay, Spirit, can I get some final advice for POW number 2 to help them? How can they boldly reclaim this power, embody this feminine power? What do they need to do? Recharge. You need to rest, love. Take some time out for yourself. Do some things that bring you joy. Because we said that you're like a crystal. You need to recharge. You pouring out too much of yourself without doing things to fill you back up. In a frenzied world, pause to refill your divine vessel. Don't exhaust yourself in endless busyness. I was hearing busy time. Busy time. Busy time. They love to say busy time. So let's get a song for you. But in the meantime, I don't know if they have crystals, but you can leave a flame, because we're trying to get your flame stronger, shining brighter, your flame. So maybe your flame is starting to dim. We need to reignite that flame inside of you, okay? Reignite your healing powers, reignite your passion, your joy, your self-confidence, and all of that. Like your God, all of that is connected to your goddess energy. We need you to get you feeling like a goddess again, but you can't, or get you feeling like a goddess, period. But until you take care of yourself, you won't feel this, okay? So let's see. Can we get a song, Spirit, for POW number 2 that they can listen to help them, remind them to embody, to step into their feminine power? Still that girl. I wish I had the same illusion. Okay, so you guys got this song, Still That Girl by Mimi Bangora. I'm going to pour up them lyrics real quick. But what really stands out for me the most is that she is talking about how she wish that she could be. I feel like she was about, it's a person that she used to be, and she's like, I don't know if she's lost this part of herself or whatever. I'm not familiar with the lyrics, but that kind of stood out. She's saying like, I wish that I could, I wish that I could. And it's like, maybe you're trying to get back there and you don't know how to get back there. You need a reset, babes. Still That Girl by Mimi Bangora lyrics. Yeah, this is almost like that child. It's like you're missing, yeah, because the fifth house is like where the inner, your heart, it's the heart, it's where your inner child and your soul resides. It's like there's a disconnection there. It's like inner child healing, tapping into, yeah, allowing you do some things that make you feel like a kid again, you know. Says, I wish I had that same, and on the cover of this album there's a baby. It says, I wish I had the same delusion that I had when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all, that I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Okay, so you listen to that song. Okay, this is coming back to yourself, and the more, because you are maturing, as you mature, you are coming back to yourself. I feel like you are releasing a lot of the programs, a lot of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, a lot of the things that people put on you, and you're coming back to yourself, the purest version of yourself. You're healing. Okay. Your inner child is a part of your feminine power. You're healing your inner child right now, or you're being guided to heal your inner child. Yeah, nurture yourself. Yep. Allow it to express itself. Express yourself more. But in creative ways is most important. Yeah, pile number 2. I just wanted to come back real quick and let you know, yeah, you are learning how to play again, how to enjoy life again. So this is like this wild feminine energy. That's why you had segment. You should probably look up. It's like this wild lioness, like queen of the jungle type vibe that I'm feeling, that's re-emerging in you. Embrace it, honey. Have some fun with it. Yeah. And wherever you have Leo at in your chart, or the sun at in your chart, this is where, or it could be where this is being activated at, or stepping into that house and doing the things that represent that house could help to reignite your flame, build your flame, and bring out that feminine nature out of you more. Okay. But that is it, my love. So yeah, leave a flame. If you were drawn to this pile and it resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe. Also hype up the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you were drawn to another pile, please go and check that out. And until next time, peace. Okay, pile number 3. Welcome to your pile. Once again, we are tapping in to find out what feminine powers that you have that are wanting to rise from the shadows, wanting to be awakened, bliss. So before we get started, I'm hearing bliss. I'm hearing bliss, joy, bliss. But before, I just heard that is your birthright to experience bliss and joy. That is your birthright. I don't know if you're experiencing, hard shit right now, but bliss is wanting to be awakened. But before we even go there, Y'all already know this is a general message, so everything might not resonate with you. And if it don't, take what does, leave the rest, or feel free to check out another pile or another reading if you feel guided to. Okay, so I do have a card for you guys. I'm not sure if I added these cards, for you to choose from or not, but you guys have the I set. I believe that that's supposed to be all set. I set that says surrender. So what is wanting to what feminine power is wanting to rise from the shadows for you is ease and flow. Your higher self, your soul is like, we don't want to struggle. Like, no, we don't want to struggle. We're not here to struggle. I feel like, because all my life I had to, I feel like, you put in enough work for lifetimes. I feel like now it's time to experience like the other side, of really co-creating with the divine, like trusting that you're going to be taken care of, and experiencing joy more, because I was hearing bliss, like I just feel like you need more joy, more happiness, like more smiles, like genuine sunshine, joy. I feel like you guys have been working y'all ass off, especially y'all got 44, like working on building a strong stability, found a strong stable foundation for yourself. Like, put in a lot of some of you a lot of physical labor, and it's like, you're missing another aspect. They say faith without acts is null and void or something like that, but it's like you've been acting without the faith. It's like, I feel like spirit is like, you don't have to work that hard. You might deal with like maybe have lack mindset, or maybe you came from poverty, and it's like you're afraid to not have, so you just feel like you have to, push. I feel like some control issues here. Just not trusting that, like pile number 1, what you desire desires you. I think that was pile number 1. But what you desire is already yours. You just have to match the vibration and trust that it's yours. Start, like, you don't have to push so hard. It says release control and stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. God and Goddess has your back. Have faith in where you are in this moment. So here's a Goddess declaration for you. Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. So this just tells me what is wanting to rise from the shadow is ease and your trust, like belief in your spirituality, real belief. Like, it's like you want to believe, but it's like, I don't want to, like, it's like you're in survival mode. That's what it's like you're in survival mode. The Goddess, she's not pushing hard for nothing. Like, she got people to do that for her. Nature responds to you. So it's like your ability to get nature is it's like the ability to make nature your bitch. Please, no respect to Mama Nature, because we ain't no. But it's like not to make nature, but to make life your. It's like, I feel like nature responds to you naturally, but you might not recognize it. Like, I feel like Do you feel like you're lucky? Do you have like luck streaks? Like, I feel like luck would come to you easy. And I feel like lucky things are always waiting, are always coming your way. But it's like the struggle is like what's more comfortable for you. They're like, yeah, manifestation is a thing. It is a thing. I know people like to act like it's like, oh, some, fairy tale shit, but it is. Maybe you like researching practical ways to manifest. Maybe that will help you. You could actually be an earth sign, because it's like I gotta be hands on. Like, I don't want to wait. There's another power that need patience. Get your hands off the wheel. All my lady, all my goddesses, all of y'all need some chill time. We receive. We are receivers. The masculine energy is what takes action. It's like finding a balance though. But too much, it's like you're out of balance because too much energy is being placed outward. Goddess of spiritual surrender. So you're being gifted the gift of, I just keep hearing ease. Ease, honey. So let's see what else. What's being suppressed? A life of ease. So you probably, are used to the mind, because me too, like the mindset. And this is why I'm changing up the way that I'm doing things, because look, I'm a Capricorn rising. I'm used to hustling for everything to have my wants and my needs taken care of or whatever. But like, I like, that's been null and void for me for a very long time. Like, changing my way and trusting God, like changing my way of doing things. I even, well, y'all already know, because every time I try to, birds is significant for you, but every time I try to and maybe when you see birds, it's like flow. Maybe anytime you see birds coming around you a lot, there's a message of flow. Them trying to let you know, flow, flow, flow. You're forcing, let go of control, But every time I try to control things myself and like push and try to push all these videos, then try to do what everybody else is doing, something always happen, because that is not me, and I believe that is not you. Like, you are not a robot. You are not somebody who is supposed to be in the energy of mass production. Like, it's just, unless you got a robot to do the work for you. This could be something for you, because everybody use AI. Maybe you need to maybe AI could be of help to you, to help ease up the load on you or something. I don't know. I don't know what y'all do, because it's a general message, but you are not a robot. Like, you can't just go, do, push, all of that. Like, you're safe. And also, your mindset got to be changed around, you have a lack mindset somewhere, even if it's subconsciously. If you feel like, no, not me. Like, if you're pushing like that and you can't release control, there is something there around lack there. There's a fear there. This came out in another poll. Love and war. Self-love. Taurus energy. You might be seeing the numbers 15 or 44. Could be significant. And look, she's holding a bird. You're a messenger also. That's part of your feminine power, but I'm not sure if that didn't come up as being suppressed. Maybe you're overworking it. Burning it out or something. I don't know. Do we want to go here and see? Let's see. What part of pile number 3's feminine power is rising from the shadows? Your ability to see clear. I don't know. Things might have been foggy. The clouds are moving. Maybe even if you've been struggling, the clouds are moving. The sun is coming out. The stars are coming out. Make a wish. Woo! Okay. That's the voice. What the heck? Y'all got Medusa, Sacred Rage. I was just talking about this in the last pile, Sacred Rage, but it says each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. All women. That's why I'm like, y'all are messengers. The throat chakra. So your voice is really powerful. Don't be afraid of your voice. Sometimes, look, sometimes if you feel the need to scream, cry, whatever, do it. Let that stuff out. I don't know if it's something that you need to vent about. I saw Iyanla Vanzant, a way of her healing ladies, like she would have helping them to heal that inner child too, you know, a lot of anger that they have held inside. Like she would have them lay down in the grass. Like, I don't know if you have the ability to do this or whatever. Maybe you lay down on the ground, but lay down. She would have them lay down in the grass, belly down to the earth, and allow them to cry, let their tears go down, kick and scream, give it all, and allow Mother Nature to heal her, nurture her, hold her, support her, you know. Your anger has been suppressed. Maybe you feel angry about the need, like feeling the need to work so much, do so much. I don't know, but there is the anger is a part of your power, and yeah, wants to come up to be used. Your rage. What are you pissed off about? What are you passionate about? What the heck? I'm in the wrong book, but this is Mercury. Mercury is the same number, 24. Force is very much significant for you. Let's see what Medusa has to see. That's so funny because I was on Etsy looking at some stuff and I saw this beautiful statue of Medusa. Oh my God. It was the best depiction of her that I've ever seen. Like maybe, like, cause I'm like, I would be so mad the way that people be painting this picture of me. Like, I'm like, I feel like that was closer to the authentic version of herself. They done turned her into this ugly woman. She used to be really beautiful, you know? So I don't know if there's something that you are feeling about, you know, maybe, maybe you use your anger to keep people away from you. You know, it's like you got this loud bark, but you're really, you know, a real softy, you know? Or yeah, maybe people put these labels on you of, you know, but it's like you're like, you know, a bitch or like, because you can even be a boss or something like that or whatever, like, you know, got a lot of responsibilities, and it's like, you know, needing to like maybe you're living in your masculine energy heavily, you know, because you got to, and because of that, people put labels on you. Like, you know, it could be like, maybe it pisses you off. Like, but whatever it is, like, that throat chakra, you got a lot to say, honey. Let that out, you know, speak how you feel. And sometimes you got to tell people how you feel. You know, we got the horse back there too. And we are in the year of the fire horse also. Like, you know, the horse is wild and free. Like, or it could be that your higher self, your inner goddess, your soul is pissed off because it feels imprisoned, like, you know, by life. And it's like, there's no freedom, no spontaneity, no, you know, it's like, this could be like your soul is screaming, you know, but there's some anger there for whatever reason. But it says, how can I channel my sacred rage to create something beautiful and empowering? Yeah. So she's depicted in a fit of rage with tears streaming down her face. She represents the raw, sacred rage of all women who have ever been harassed, assaulted, or abused at the hands of men without receiving the compassion, empathy, and justice they deserve. Was that you that I was saying in the beginning? All my life. So it's like all my life I had to fight. I don't know if it was this pal or another pal, but I was hearing it. And that's what I'm getting from this. Again, it's like, we don't have to fight no more. You are protected. Although nothing can right the abuse that Medusa endured at the hands of Poseidon, the majestic Pegasus that emerged from her, Pegasus emerged from her severed neck, is a symbol of the power, beauty, and goodness that can arise when we transform our deepest pain into our greatest source of strength and resilience. I feel like this is what you have done. But now you get to move into a softer energy, though. You've been strong and resilient. Yeah. And if not, I mean, if you haven't had a chance to speak out, speak your truth, or let somebody have it, tell them how you feel, you know what I mean? That'll be coming up for you. That's wanting to come up for you. You know, your voice has been suppressed. Your pain is ready to heal. It's ready to come to the forefront and be dealt with. And I don't say that in a I mean that in the most respectful way, you know, healed. If you were drawn to pound number one was definitely about expressing their emotions, you know, being emotionally vulnerable, being honest about how you feel. Like if you're sad, you know, being, emotionally honest, you know, if you're sad, saying that you're sad instead of you're pissed off, you know, you're not weak. A lot of you are probably my warrior goddesses anyway, but it's like, all set. Let me see something. What does she represent? Because I feel like she is like Venus. She is not the warrior, although I feel like all the goddesses have warrior qualities about them and shadow qualities about them. She is Isis, and I think Venus. She symbolizes protective, nurturing energy and divine intuitive wisdom. Yeah, love and war. You have the ability to love, heal, or destroy. And it's like not denying either sides of this of you. honoring both sides of you. None is wrong. You get to choose which one you want to be on whatever day you want to be. And this might be you. There might be two versions of you. You know, it's like when I love hard, but don't cross me, because when I do, and that, if that's who you are, that's who you are. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay. So let's get, we're going to get a self-care ritual for you. Let's see what kind of self-care you should be doing for yourself to help you move into this energy more, to get some advice, and then we're going to end it. Oh, and then I'm going to get a song before we end it. Lady of Love and War. It's like, I can do both. It's like not stifling either. It's like knowing when to, it's like knowing when to use all sides of yourself. It's like knowing when to relax and take care of yourself, and then knowing when to take action, you know? Knowing when to allow yourself to receive, knowing when to give. Okay, spirits, we need a sacred ritual that's going to help pile number 3, self-care ritual to help pile number 3 embody the energy, this energy. Gratitude. So that makes me feel like you guys are, some of you are have a lot of anger that is wanting to come up. But make a gratitude list. What are you thankful for? Practice gratitude. So you can see the more beauty, recognize more beauty in your life. Get you out of the shadows, out of the darkness. Make an altar. This is like more like tapping deeper into your spirituality, because it's like connecting with the divine is what it's given. It's like, you know, paying respect, honoring the divine, the goddess inside of you and outside of you. Just taking time. Let me see. It's just like slowing down, feels like to me. Sacred rituals. Making time for sacred rituals. But they're wanting you, so, oh, we never do the dice. Did we even do what's going to trigger? We skipped the whole middle part for y'all. All right, hold on. I feel like getting to the heart of things. Where's your mind at? Why? What is your why? Your intentions. It's like taking a look at your intentions. It's like your mindset. But it says tune into what feels right for you. Wait a minute. Craft an altar to reflect your own creative power and the sacredness you bring to everyday life. Like making every moment of your life sacred. Something about your rituals, your routines. Look inside yourself for clarity on what you want to focus on. But whatever direction you go in, begin with an intention. You could create anything from a money altar to a fertility altar. So yeah, they want you to create an altar, to write a gratitude list. Let's see what area of your life where you can expect to activate this feminine power of yours? What area of their life will activate this feminine power? First house of self. Scorpio. No, this is Virgo. Yeah, there's definitely something about your routines and your self-care. Yeah, we got self-love here. So taking care of your vessel. And we have the moon here. You guys might be perfectionists. Or really critical of yourself. You could have like maybe you overthink, overdo, overanalyze, have like this anxious like energy about you. Slow down. But there's definitely something about your routines. Your practice another power, practicing spiritual hygiene, keeping the mind clear, writing, keeping the mind clear. It's like finding a way to not be so angry. You guys have a lot of... Okay, pile number 3. For some reason, the camera stopped recording for you, so I'm not exactly sure where I stopped at. I tried to go back and see, but I'm going to say that, you know, you guys are, I did hear something about watching your health and exploding, like yeah, because you had the Virgo. Something about watching your health, your emotions affecting your health. Okay. And then I had end up pulling 2 cards to see what would trigger or what would be the catalyst for you to step into this feminine power of yours and work. It says the power of labor. Pour your all into work. No, balance is key for you. But this is what would trigger you. They look like they working on a plantation, slaves. So maybe work is pissing you off. Maybe work is going to piss you off. Maybe this is what's going to, this says, celebrate what makes you different. Break free from the chains of societal norms. So, you know, some of you might even be leaving a job or something like that. Or leaving somewhere that you have been for a long time. Or just changing your identity. Celebrate what makes you unique. Break free. You're going to be breaking free from something. Oh, I hate that. Because I was still talking. But, yeah, so I do have an advice card for you guys anyway. It says, meditate upon my words. Your thoughts greatly impact your reality. And I think that's why you got this make a gratitude list, because maybe you're focusing too much on negativity and you're manifesting this into your world. But it says your thoughts greatly impact. So it's like focus on the good. What blessings, what good things do you have happening in your life? Maybe, yeah, with this Virgo energy, maybe you tend to like complain a lot, but it's like, what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? Okay, we already know what's pissing you off, like what's annoying you. What are the good things? You know, let us know what you're grateful for so that we know what to bring you more of. Because right now, you're telling us what you're pissed off about, and we're bringing you more of that because the universe don't know the difference between, all they know that there's a strong emotion around it. So that tells the universe that you want more of it. You know, so it's like the universe is going to support you no matter what. Like, the only way you get to decide is by, you know, your thoughts and your words, like on what comes to you or whatever, in your emotions, you know. But it says your thoughts greatly impact your reality. How have your thoughts shaped your world today? Is there anything that you would change? So, you know, more meditation, more, I don't know if some of you have been, you know, maybe even watching like some spiritual, maybe it's like pay attention to what the programs you're watching. You know, if you're watching stuff that piss you off too, change that, you know. Be careful what you're feeding yourself. You know, maybe you want to change up and put more positive stuff that lifts your vibration, lifts your spirit, puts you in a better mindset. Then, you know, it could be that with some of you. But let's get a song. So, your self-care ritual. Let's get I want to get an affirmation for you. Your power feels a little heavy. Can I get an affirmation for pile number 3? And it also felt a little harder to pull for some reason, pull information from. Yes, darkness. I can just feel like there's a lot of heaviness around you. But it says the presence of love will always cast out fear. So that's why it's like, put yourself in. You have to take yourself. It's like, don't wait for love to come and find you. Don't wait for joy to come and find you. Go after it. You chase love and chase fear. Okay? Because all the other shit is easy to find you. So you go out and you seek love. Put yourself in loving energies, loving company, more positive company. Yeah. Like I said, what you're watching, what you're listening to, who you're around, all of that, even what you're eating. Spiritual hygiene is important for you guys to raise your vibration. And this says energy flows where my intention goes. Then we talk about the intention. And right in the altar, focus on what you want to see manifest. Because your thoughts and your emotions are hella powerful. Hella powerful. Surrender. Oh, so it's just not just ease. It's like surrender to the divine, the most high, to the God, to God is. Surrender. Give your worries and your cares over. You don't have to do it alone, is what I'm hearing. I say you don't have to do it alone. Yeah, I'm hearing Quit Your Worrying by Anthony Hamilton. Now let's get a song for you. Quit your worrying, baby. You don't have to worry. Okay. Yeah, you're worried. Okay, Spirit, can I get a song for pile number 3 to help them to embody the power of surrender? What do they need to hear? What song will help them to move into this flow, into ease, more lightheartedness, like what, or you know, whatever their feminine power is that is rising from the shadows. Keep on loving on your body. Okay, so y'all got love on your body. Take better care of yourself. Y'all got Love on Your Body by Lizzie Jeff. So that is the advice for you, and that's the song that they want you to listen to more ease. I'm still be easy on yourself, lighten up. But yeah, what are you gonna leave? You guys, I want you to leave a journal or a person doing a yoga pose. I believe a journal. Maybe that'll help you guys to remember. And this is the number 55. It's a lot of master numbers here. You guys, your minds is really powerful though. But a lot of master numbers here. You got 44, 55. A lot of fives here too. Change is definitely on the horizon to you. But you want to be able to dictate which way this change is going to go for you. And you do that by your thoughts. I just heard staying in love, you know, in the love of divine love, staying in divine love. Wrap yourself in a bubble of divine love. Talk to God, whatever it is that you subscribe to. Spend more time with God. Yes. So that's it, my loves. If this reading resonate with you, you enjoyed it, leave the journal, and also don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype up the video. Okay, so yeah, if you were drawn to another pile, please go and check that out, and until next time.